Welcome to The Film Miracle. We're your go-to source for film explanations, reviews, and recommendations. Join us as we explore the world of cinema and discover the magic of the movies. The movie begins with a prologue set in Iraq, where Father Merram, Max von Sydow, uncovers a mysterious artifact that suggests the existence of a powerful demon. The story then shifts to Georgetown, where the main plot takes place. We are introduced to the McNeil family, actress Chris McNeil, Ellen Burstyn, her 12-year-old daughter Regan, Linda Blair, and their staff. Strange events begin to occur around the house, such as objects moving on their own and strange noises. As Regan's behavior becomes more erratic and disturbing, Chris seeks medical help. She takes Regan to a series of doctors and specialists, but none of them can find a physical cause for her symptoms. Regan undergoes a battery of tests and treatments, including a spinal tap and a hypnosis session, but her condition continues to deteriorate. As Regan's behavior becomes more extreme, it becomes clear that there is something supernatural at work. The audience is shown disturbing scenes of Regan's body contorting, her voice changing, and her behavior becoming increasingly violent. It becomes clear that an evil entity has taken hold of Regan's body and is using it to wreak havoc. As Regan's possession becomes more pronounced, Chris becomes increasingly desperate to find a solution. She reaches out to Father Damien Carraz, Jason Miller, a priest and psychiatrist, to ask for his help. Carraz is initially skeptical, but as he begins to witness Regan's behavior for himself, he becomes convinced that an exorcism is the only solution. With the help of Father Merram, Carraz begins the exorcism ritual. The audience is shown disturbing scenes of Regan's body twisting and contorting as the two priests attempt to drive the demon out of her body. The exorcism is interrupted when Regan grabs Carraz and screams a blasphemy in his face, leaving him shaken and doubting his faith. After the failed exorcism attempt, Carraz becomes increasingly desperate to save Regan's soul. He agrees to complete the exorcism, even though it means risking his own life. The battle between the two priests and the demon intensifies, with Regan's body becoming more contorted and the demon becoming more powerful. The priests are forced to rely on their faith and their willpower to overcome the evil presence. As the exorcism reaches its climax, Father Merram dies of a heart attack, leaving Carraz to finish the ritual alone. Carraz is able to use his faith to drive the demon out of Regan's body, but he himself is fatally injured in the process. The movie ends with the McNeil family and Carraz's fellow priests mourning his death and contemplating the power of faith in the face of evil. Throughout the exorcism, the demon tries to deceive the priests and the audience with its words and actions. It claims to be the devil, it mocks the priests' faith, and it tries to trick them into believing that Regan is already dead. The demon's deception adds to the tension and horror of the movie, and makes the eventual victory of the priests all the more satisfying. The exorcism is a brutal and intense battle, and both priests are pushed to their limits. Father Merram dies of a heart attack during the ritual, and Father Carraz sacrifices his own life to save Regan's soul. The priest's willingness to risk everything to defeat the demon is a testament to the power of their faith and their commitment to their calling. The movie ends with a somber and reflective tone, as the McNeil family mourns the loss of their friend and the priests reflect on the power of evil and the importance of their calling. The audience is left with a sense of the enormity of the battle that took place, and the power of faith and sacrifice in the face of the unknown. If we talk about possible theory, The Exorcist has been the subject of numerous theories and interpretations over the years. One possible theory is that the movie is a commentary on the decline of faith in modern society. The story revolves around the possession of a young girl named Regan, whose family is wealthy, successful, and secular. The demon that possesses Regan seems to embody the forces of evil that have infiltrated modern society, corrupting and destroying everything in their path. The two priests who are called in to perform the exorcism represent the last line of defense against this encroaching darkness. They are men of faith who are willing to risk everything to save Regan's soul, even if it means risking their own lives. In this way, the movie can be seen as a call to return to traditional religious values and to fight back against the forces of evil that threaten to overwhelm us. Another theory is that the movie is a metaphor for the struggle between good and evil within all of us. Regan's possession can be seen as a representation of the dark and twisted impulses that lurk within the human psyche. The priests who battle the demon represent the forces of light and reason that are constantly at war with these darker impulses. The final exorcism scene, in which Father Carraz sacrifices himself to save Regan's soul, can be interpreted as a metaphor for the idea that it is only through self-sacrifice and the triumph of good over evil that we can achieve redemption and spiritual transcendence. Ultimately, the true meaning of The Exorcist may be open to interpretation. The movie is a complex and multi-layered work of art that can be viewed through many different lenses, each offering its own unique insights and perspectives. Thank you for watching The Film Miracle. We hope you enjoyed our analysis, reviews, and recommendations. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more in-depth film explanations and discussions. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And remember, the magic of the movies is always waiting for you, so keep watching and exploring with The Film Miracle.